specific projects, or that allows myself to work with young people using art as a way to help sort of free them in terms of who they are, what they can do. So I guess what I'm partly talking about here is inspiration, because I realize that my art has had a great effect on young people for many years. So it became a bit of a wish of mine to use it to really help them, if you like, and to help them release. So to go back to your question, I am constantly making paintings for exhibitions. I'm writing proposals. I'm doing press. Um, or, I'm working with other people in collaboration with other people to put, what do you call it? Like, funding bits together to get more money for my projects so that I can push things into the community. All of that.
So you're using your art as a force for good to, I guess, as you mentioned, inspire young people, inspire the communities that they live in, that you're in, to
Definitely.
continue to help message.
Definitely.
And what message that you're trying to inspire in these young people?
So I realize that we live in a world that forces a lot of people, be it directly or indirectly, to be a certain way or to follow certain paths. And of course, it works in some ways or for some people, and for a lot of people, it doesn't work. And it might not work because it might not be the thing that naturally pulls them towards it. It might not work
Mm.
because invariably it might not be their talent, it might not be their mindset. So the educational system, for example, as we know, whichever part of the world you go to is structured in a certain way, but not everybody fits. So I came to realize that whole process does steal the individual's identity and their, in a sense, God-given power. And what I have done with my art, especially, and the way I present myself, the projects that I create, is to do it in such an individual, bold way, and to inspire people to make them, or to encourage them to also find their own voice. Um, and the reason why this is important to me is because I truly believe when you find your voice or your identity through whatever it is you do or make, life becomes easier. And in fact, you are more potential, or potentially you become a solution to the issues and the problems of the world. But if we veer off this path, which is the individual unique voice that has been given to you or to us, then not only are we left frustrated, but I think there are more issues in the world which we could have contributed to or solved, which never get solved because we never found ourselves in order to move in that path. So, and I'm going a little bit deeper here, but I think my art is kind of the introduction to this. And I like to help people release, like I said, to find themselves. And I think if you can help somebody or anybody find themselves with art, or through, in my case, obviously art, I think they can walk off and be free in whatever it is they want to do.